What's good? Thanks for tuning in. This is Kupfull with Kennedi Marie, and on my podcast today, I have a special guest. He is a Texas native. He is a visual artist, and he is a senior here at UCA, majoring in criminology and a minor in art. This is Trevor Dyson.
Hello, everyone.
How are you doing today?
Wonderful.
So how is everything? How's school? How's art going? Let me know something.
School is going good so far. I have a lot of art projects going on, and so far I'm taking the majority of my art courses. About to be done with my minor, which is art, and I plan to be done by next fall with my criminology major.
Ooh, I know that's exciting. Being done with school.
We're going to go out of here.
Yeah, so I know that everyone has different experiences with just different things that we have in life, like different things that we encounter. And I remember me being in art class, I had a bad experience with art, and I had a bad teacher, and it was just really hard for me to just understand the concepts and enjoy art. But I know the experience is different for you, so just explain how you got into your passion, your love for art.
Well, how I got into art was when I got here to college. I took an elective, which was exploring visual arts. So it was like my freshman year here. It was just a simple art class, just looking at art. My professor handed out everyone a sketchbook, and by certain deadlines we had to have sketches done. And towards the end of the year for our final, we had to turn in our final sketchbook with all of our drawings. And she left a note in the back of my sketchbook saying, oh, how she loved my art and how I should keep it up and never stop. So really, that's what really started my art path. And so, as I was majoring in criminology, my advisor said that I needed to have it was a requirement for me to have a minor. So I chose art, and ever since then, I've learned a lot in art, and I'm planning to continue my path.
Okay.
With my art.
Cool. So you were saying how, your teacher, she put that thought in your head to, continue art. So were there any other inspirations that just inspired you to just pursue art?
My grandfather was an artist.
Okay.
Every time I go over my grandmother's house, he passed away back in 2000, and she still has his artwork like hanging around the house, and I really just admire his artwork, and it really gives me ideas of what I should paint, and just gives me a drive to like keep going and never stop.
Okay, I like that. I like that thought process and how you go about it. So being an artist, you deal with clients and you sell your artwork, and you just started this your freshman year, so I guess it's going on the fourth year you doing this. So what has been your experience with that, dealing with clients and just them valuing your work? I know that you posted like on social media this summer explaining how some they don't value the artwork, and they complain about the prices and they try to bargain work, and it's just like you put the labor, you put the thought into it, and they should appreciate it. So what is your experience with, your customers?
I have customers that don't agree with my pricing, but I know one day like my work will be valuable enough to be up there in the price range.
Right.
So, I know the worth of my own work, because I know that I put in a lot of time and effort into my work. So I really don't like stooping down my prices, but if I have to get some money or make ends meet, I have to probably bring down some of my prices just to get some money. But other than that, certain pieces that I know that I put my time and effort into it, I really probably wouldn't stoop down my prices, because I know later on in life it'll be worth a lot.
Yeah, just be up there in one of the galleries and art museum. So You are a senior here at UCA, and you're from Dallas, Texas. So after graduating high school, there was a lot of transitioning going on. You're moving out your parents' house. You're going to a new environment, new school, and then you came to Arkansas. You came to UCA. So what was that transition like? Just coming here on campus, you actually transferred here from another school. So how was it transitioning, adjusting to a new school and just a new environment, everything?
Since I came from a majority black high school, I graduated with probably like around 515 students.
Mine was bigger. It was like 900 of us. Don't mean to brag.
900. It was a majority, like, probably like 95% black. So my first school was in Texas. It was a private school, but it was like majority white. And it was a big adjustment from a majority black to a majority black school to a majority white school.
Yeah, PWI.
Yes, a PWI. And transferring here, which was a bigger, basically PWI. It was a big step, but I mean, I networked with some Caucasian.
It's been a good experience, though.
Yeah, it's been a good experience.
Yeah.
I mean, the professors is pretty straight. I met some cool professors. I'm a majority black city. But coming to Conway, it was a big adjustment because you don't see the people that you see back at home, but you meet a lot of people here.
So I bet during the summers it's kind of different
Yeah,
because you back home and just...
During the summer, I really just work and just take summer classes. I mean, I really don't go out and about. Just save up so I can have fun or try to survive this school year.
So, you being a senior, of course you have goals that you're trying to meet. You got big plans for the future. So what is your 5-year plan now, and how does it compare to your 5-year plan when you were in high school?
My 5-year plan now, I see myself after I graduate trying to get into the police academy and become a police officer for whichever police department that accepts me. And also like keeping up my artwork. And do I see myself living in Arkansas? If I have to, I will. But majority of the time, I would choose to go back to Texas.
Go back to
Dallas.
How you throw up Dallas? Throw it up. Represent your city.
Okay, this is the Dallas logo.
How you doing?
No,
Am I gonna be beat up?
It's Dallas. You gotta know the difference.
Dallas.
This is Houston.
And then Houston is 2 fingers. Okay, I like how you coming with it. So you mentioned that your major is criminology. How did you decide on that major, especially with you liking art? You decided to double major. So what was the passion? What pushed you to do that?
Well, my grandfather was an artist. Well, he was an artist, a teacher, a carpenter, and a pastor. So my father is he actually is in the law enforcement field. So I decided my junior year of high school, in one of my classes, one of my teachers said, one of the assignments was to figure out what you want to major in and what your profession would be. So I came home and I decided that I wanted to be work in law enforcement. And my dad was surprised and in a good way.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, he always came home with like all of the different stories that he came across during the day, during his daily shift as a police officer. And you know, I always watched like watching crime shows like Cops and First 48 and crime documentaries. So I found interest in it, and yeah, ever since then I haven't really like changed my major. I always kept criminology.
Right. So you pretty much like your major, like the things you're studying is still interesting. So yeah, that's good. That's an interesting major. I hope you do great things. What is your plan? Like your like top goal to do with your degree once you graduate?
My top goal to do with my major and my minor is to become a homicide detective in the law enforcement field, and with my art minor, I plan to put some of my, well, majority of my work in like top museums and like, you know, well-known museums and stuff like
Get that exposure, just spread your art. So I'm excited to see what you have in the future, in the silent movies you're gonna be making and things like that. So that's cool. So we're gonna take a break and it's game time with K Marie. So our game today is truth or truth. So it's like truth or dare, but we're not doing no dare. So it's truth or truth. So I got 10 questions pulled out for you, chose for you. And you know, you just let me know, be truthful, put everything on the table, you know, and we're gonna see how it goes. So the first one is, what is like the strangest dream you ever had? Like, you just woke up and was like, hold on a second, like.
The strangest dream.
Or like maybe a scary dream, maybe something like that.
It was in between scary and strange.
Mm-hmm.
It had to be, I had a dream about my dad being a slave master. He was actually my slave master. I was in a cotton field, picking cotton, and I guess since I was his son, he was the hardest on me because he was my father.
Yeah, and you must have not been picking no cotton. You weren't doing your job out there in the fields.
It was a strange dream.
Yeah, that's pretty strange. I bet it was like, did you ever tell him?
No.
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 I don't think I would either. That's kind of on the weird side.
Yeah.
So, second one, what is a bad habit of yours? It's just like a habit. It's like, oh,
that I do with the people.
That you do.
I would probably say, I guess me giving off like a blunt look or like a nonchalant look. And it's just like,
it's just your face.
Yeah. A lot of people say I look kind of mean, but I don't try to be.
You just be minding your business.
Yeah.
Going back to your day. Yeah, I get that sometimes too, but you know, you just gotta get used to this my natural face. Usually I'm like thinking, so it's like I got my serious face on. But okay, so third question. What is the craziest pickup line and did it work?
The craziest?
Or not the craziest, but like I guess the best pickup line that you think you can do?
Probably complimenting a girl on her hair, because I know how much time y'all putting into prepping y'all hair for the day, and how y'all want it to stay and boom, and so yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so you know how to approach it, you know how to shoot your shot. I feel you. So 5, or no, this is 4. When is the last time you peed on yourself? And don't lie.
Last time I peed on myself, from nervousness, it had to been like when I was in, what do you call it, grade school, elementary, probably like around 1st and 2nd grade.
Okay, so you ain't peed on yourself while you was grown. No, okay. The worst, what is like, maybe not the worst thing, but what is like a disadvantage of being a guy? Do you feel like there's a disadvantage in being a male versus like being a female?
Disadvantages? I mean, I don't see any besides the criminal justice system. I mean, I believe, it's a fact in the criminal justice system that males commit more crimes than females.
Right.
Males are more targeted than females, or black males at that.
So, have you ever eaten food off the floor? Do you do the 5-second rule? Some people do 3 seconds, I do 5 seconds.
I'd say The last time I ate food off before, yeah, it's been like a long time ago. Nothing recent, but I do the 2 second rule.
2 seconds?
2 seconds.
Oh, so you gotta be quick with it. You gotta get it.
Yeah. But a public floor, nah. If it's like somewhere in my house where I know I clean the floors,
Yeah.
then yeah.
You give it 2 seconds. I gotta give it 5. I gotta give it enough time. No, that's too long.
As soon as it touches the floor, I'm not picking it back up. As I'm throwing it in the trash.
But what if you like real hungry? You like, it's that one that was like, you was waiting on the text.
I would have to rinse it off with water first. With hot water.
Now, if you gotta do all that, just throw it in the trash. You just gotta blow it and keep moving. Okay, so what is the longest time you've ever been awake?
The longest time I've ever been awake would have to be around 24 to 36 hours. Last semester, when I had to type like a 18-page art history paper and have the exam the next day.
Oh. Oh wow, so I bet you was doped up on coffee, energy fuels. You like the coffee or you like energy drinks? Which one? Like how do you stay awake? How did you stay awake?
I usually do 5-hour energy. But if I drink coffee, I like to have a lot of shots of espresso.
Yeah. The energy drinks, they be having me jittery. I stick with coffee.
I don't drink Monster and Red Bull. I just drink like the 5-hour shots.
Monsters are so good. I think I was kind of addicted to them. They taste so good, but they have me so jittery. Yes, it is. I think they sprinkled something else in there too, but you know, we're gonna leave it at that. So, okay, number 8. If you could be friends with a famous person, or what's like a celebrity, somebody you look up to, or you look at, who would you want to be friends with? Like a famous person you want to be friends with, and just chill, hang, go eat, go shopping. I mean, well, that's with girls. Would you guys do play 2K? Who would you play 2K with?
Who would I play 2K?
Or do art with? I guess. So many choices. Like who would you
have an art friend with?
Yeah, an art friend. Let's go with that.
I don't know her name, like her real name, but I know she played off a Netflix series called She's Got to Have It.
You're talking about Nola, darling. I just watched a video where the other day. I can't remember her name. I think it starts with a W, and she's married. I did not know that. But Nola, darling, yeah, I think that would be like someone pretty cool to vibe with. Yeah, I like that.
And it's like she's an actual artist.
For real?
That was her actual work.
Oh wow. Well, yeah, she got some nice artwork. I like that show. I ain't finished the second season. The first season was pretty good. Have you ever had a run-in with the law? Like, have you ever just gotten in trouble?
Surprisingly, no. I have not. Not yet. I haven't been pulled over. I haven't got a warning.
You ain't got no ticket? No nothing? Who you was blessed? I got that ticket. Spring break, I got a speeding ticket. Oh, yeah. They text you. So don't speed. I learned my lesson.
I don't know. I mean, if I do get pulled over, I'll mention that I'm a criminology major, and they'll probably, probably let me off.
They be like, so you know how this works, and they gonna write you a ticket. They not gonna let you.
Yeah, they'll probably ask me some criminal justice questions or something.
Give you a quiz.
Yeah.
Well, fingers crossed they do that, because you don't want that ticket. Okay, so the last question: what is a common misconception about you? Or something that, people think I thought she was this, and you be like, no,
people think that I'm mean. I don't know. Yeah, people think I'm mean. People think I'm always to myself. I'm not. I mean, in some cases, yes, but I know when to buckle down and, get on my business, get on my grind. Other than that,
cool. You're not a mean
I'm just
person.
a chill person, yeah.
All right, so that's cool. That's the end of game time. Hope you guys enjoyed it. You enjoyed it?
I did.
Okay, cool. So get back into the swing of things. So how do you carry yourself? Like, how do you carry yourself through campus and just basically being in America this day and time, everything that's going on, it's a lot, and it's been going on for a long time, and I don't know when it's gonna change, but how do you carry yourself through the racism, the stereotypes, just how people expect you to do bad, and with you focusing on your success and things like that, how do you walk around, how do you carry yourself?
I mean, I carry myself pretty confidential. I don't, I'm not fearful of anything or anything. Well, I mean, when I tell people that I'm a criminology major, oh, you're part of 12. I mean, I'm not.
I said that.
I'm not here to bring down the black community. I'm really trying to enter into the criminal justice system with confidence and bringing justice back to my black community, because we need more black people in the justice system.
Yes, we do.
With everything that's going on.
Yeah, I hope that with whoever is majoring in criminology, they can break that stigma, because there is a stigma with the police. But it's just overall, we gotta do better, and we have to talk and communicate and get an understanding, and I think that's very important. So I hope that you can, help break that stigma and bring light to the positivity and the help that the criminal justice can be when it's done right. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's I hope you do something about that, because it is it's getting crazy out here.
It is. I mean, I believe they should teach the officers to ask questions first before reacting, because every misconception isn't something to react on.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure they teach that in training and things like that. It's just when they encounter people that don't look like them, it's a whole different ballgame. So I hope that in the future we can improve on that, get rid of the stigma, and just do things how they were supposed to be done and use it for what it's created for. So power to you for your criminology major. I'm excited to see what you got going. So, with you balancing, you being an artist, a visual artist, and you're a senior, I know you got a lot of things going on. What do you do in your free time? How do you just, what is T-Real?
Free time?
Yeah.
If I'm not painting or working on any art-related projects, I really work out, hang around with friends. You'll see me in the library a lot.
Library is my second home.
Yeah. I'd like to go to the gym, play pool, play basketball. I like going, this past semester, I've been exposed to all of these different mountains here in Arkansas. What is it called? Pinnacle Mountain and the one in Conway.
I don't know. I didn't know we had no mountains in Conway.
Not a mountain, but
I just know Pinnacle Mountain.
Not Pinnacle.
But it's by
Mount Jean or something like that.
Well, that was nice. You enjoyed. You like?
Yes, I enjoyed the mountain climbing.
Hiking.
It was definitely an experience. I plan to go back here soon.
So you like the nature and things like that? Okay. It's a lot of bugs out there, but I might do it once or twice. Okay, so you were talking about the gym. How do you stay motivated with everything? How do you stay consistent in the gym, stay motivated, just get that energy to be okay, I need to go to the gym, I need to work out?
How to stay motivated? Because I know in the police academy, we want to have physical tests, running a mile and doing a certain amount of push-ups and stuff. So I just can't let myself go. I know people go to college and come back and probably 25 pounds heavier.
Yeah, freshman 15, and then it's the sophomore 25 and the junior Yeah, I'm not trying to be that either. I don't want to be part of that statistic.
Yeah, because I know some people who just, go to class and just go to their room and then go to the cabin, go back to the room.
And eat,
I gotta
sleep.
I gotta stay active.
Yeah, I think fitness is very important. So, with fitness, it goes hand in hand with health and what you take in and hydration, all that. So, how do you balance your diet? Like, being on campus in the cab, how is that? Is it difficult?
I feel like it's very difficult to eat healthy on campus. When it comes to nutritional items.
It's not.
It's not.
And yeah, like salad is like rabbit food sometimes. It don't fill me up. It is very hard. It's very hard. But you do stay hydrated. I know you had like a jug during the summer, like when it was hot. You was walking around with a jug.
I don't drink a gallon a day every day because that'll add water weight to you. But it's real good to drink and like flush out your system.
Yes.
But
stay away from them sodas and drink some water, some H2O. We were talking about the challenges of eating right, eating healthy. So one thing that I have started doing, I have learned is I gotta cook my own food. Like I have to, if I really want to eat right, I have to like actually buy groceries and things like that. So I know that you like to cook. So let me know something. Like what's like a meal that's real healthy that you like to cook, or that's easy, quick.
Healthy.
Well, maybe not healthy, but what are you cooking?
I like pasta. I love seafood.
Okay.
I love seafood. I love breakfast food also. So, for breakfast I'll whip some pancakes. I have to buy some turkey bacon or turkey sausage. Majority turkey sausage.
Yeah.
And just make egg whites for protein, I believe.
Okay, that sounds like a good breakfast. You start the day with a good breakfast. Okay, so you said that you like pasta. So is that like your specialty dish? Like, do you have like a
Cajun shrimp and sausage pasta is my specialty dish.
Is it like Alfredo
like
pasta? That sounds good. I'm gonna have to get me a little plate.
Yeah.
Whenever you cook. Okay, so what is like the worst tasting food ever that is like, nah, that ain't it?
The worst?
Like you just throw it in trash.
I give my top 3 that I would not eat.
Okay, let me hear your top 3.
Cauliflower.
Cauliflower.
Coleslaw.
Yeah, I don't like coleslaw either.
And okra.
Okra? I like okra.
Okra's horrible.
Okra and look, you got a fried okra, you got okra and tomatoes. You can do, you can really just, have you had it? Well, I guess you don't like it. But you can get like the real slimy okra and peas. Black peas? Question, because people be going back and forth with this. Do you like your food touching? Like if you fix you a Thanksgiving meal and you got everything, you got to section stuff off, or you just slap it on the plate?
I'm good with my food touching.
It be some good combinations in there when them corners touch.
It's all going down the same.
It is. You thinking too deep into it, because it be some nice little combinations when your food be touching.
I mean, it can touch, but if we start getting the mixing and stuff, I don't know about all that.
But that's why I said the corners. That's the
I don't mind.
Okay, just had to ask. So with everything going on, you have to, I believe that it's important to find you and listen to you and just keep that peace within you, that happiness, and we do it with music. Well, not everyone, but I do it with music, and I know that you like music. So when you are in the zone, doing a project, making a painting and stuff, what's on your playlist? What you listening to?
Off top, I listen to an underground rapper named Kupfull. He's from Akron, Ohio.
Ohio.
Up
north.
Yeah, I believe he's an underrated rapper, but I mean, he has some exposure.
Okay.
But I mean, he put a lot of emotion in his like songs and rap lyrics. because like he tells his story, and like he's a struggling black man, and he just tells his story throughout his songs, and he puts a lot of emotion in his music. So I like really listening to it.
I'm pretty sure you can relate to that with you being art and putting your
Mm-hmm.
feelings and emotions into your art.
Yeah, so he's my go-to playlist.
Okay, so I got one more question for you. How do you not keep your artwork? Like, I know that you're creating and you come with some boss stuff, and it's just like, you ever been like, dang, I want to keep this, like how do you not keep it for yourself?
Sometimes, I mean, I create, like, a lot of my artwork, well, not a lot, but some of my artwork don't sell, so, like, I probably, if I have an art show, I probably put, like, you know, whatever that don't sales, like, that's been hanging on my wall for months, I probably put in, like, a raffle or something like that.
Okay.
But, I do have I have one piece that, I really don't want to let go right now.
Yeah.
Because it really do mean a lot to me. But I know one day, like,
You'll have value.
yeah, it'll have value, and that's the part of being an artist. Like, you can't really get attached to your work because I mean, you have to let it go. Somebody gonna want it. That's why we have to recreate even like bigger and better stuff the next time we paint. So
Cool. I like it.
yeah.
I like it. So, yeah, I appreciate you for coming on to my show, giving your insight. I wish you the best in the future. I would like to see what you're going to do with your degree in criminology, minor in art. I'm excited to see what you're going to do. So, thank you for coming on, and thank you guys for tuning in on this Kupfull with Kennedi, and I'll see you next Monday.